Hello. I hope I'm live. This is a first test streaming on YouTube. Let's see if I can open the web browser, check it out, and see if I'm live. Min sändning. Okay. Oh yeah, looks like it's working. Okay, nice. So let's see. Yes, first stream on YouTube. I haven't been doing. I mean, way back I did live streaming on Facebook when we recorded the Very Hysteria album. But then I took a long break from that. But now I'm starting to get a little bit eager to do some more live streams. So I'm testing out now and see maybe I can do something here as well on YouTube. So I have this song I'm working on. It's called Soil and Bones. Earlier in the week I recorded some guitars for this one. And today I'm going to, we can listen to that because I nailed a really nice guitar solo actually that I like. So let's listen to that to begin with. Yeah, and last time also I spent quite some time recording guitars. You can see them here down to the left. I have 4 of them, but I have muted everything. Muted. So what stayed was the guitar I added on the chorus, just as a filler, and have something to pan to right and to the left to get the width and the stereo image. And also I recorded this guitar solo. I think I shall, today I should just prepare the song for maybe doing vocals on the next live stream. So I will just, I started with the first part of the song to add some drums and other things. And I will just do the same thing now to the whole song, so it's ready for me doing some vocals. Annalise already doing vocals, but I will try something out just in front of the screen here. Maybe on Sunday is my plan. I think it's good for me at least to schedule some time to do music, and doing a live stream, that's perfect for me. I can then like schedule an hour and focus on composing and recording music. Yes, I will just, since YouTube is new to me here, I will just check out what I can see. I see the stream is currently live. There has been at least 1 viewer, and I also can see the chat right beside me here. So if you want to say something or just say hello, just hit the chat. And I will do this test live stream today. Nothing planned, just go through the song and prepare it for next time. So what I did earlier was I added some drums here to the chorus. It was kind of thin on drums. That's the chorus, and we have the drum part here. The drum app is called Battery for this one. It's like simple drum samples from different drum machines, and also sampled kits. I think 707 is a quite famous drum machine. I think maybe it's from the 80s or something. but it still goes strong. We have actually a third one. I think this one is the initial drum loop here. Let's listen to that. So here you see it's I will actually see if I can, you see there's a different map here. Here we call GM map. I don't know what it stands for, GM. But to me that looks more like a drum map. It looks like this. You can see, oh, here we have a high bong, muted bong. Usually these names don't match, but it could be like the kick and the hi-hat. Let's see, kick, hi-hat. So that would be probably better names to have there. Maybe it's possible to change them. That makes more sense, right? Like that. And if you look at the actual drum machine, you can see the names here. So this kick, I think I selected the incorrect track. This one I should take. If you look here, you can see bok bok. It's C1, that kick. The snare is C3. So there you have the actual names, but they don't map to this GM map, whatever GM stands for. Maybe you know, let me know. But for this one, no drum map, it says. So it's more like MIDI, like you're playing the keyboard, like a piano. You get that kind of layout. And I think, let's see if I change this one to GM map. And let's close it and reopen it. It's like this. So you hear nothing when you press it. And I think that is because this is a little bit different, this drum machine. If we open it, you see it looks like this. You don't see the actual samples. If I again open the first one, you can see here, I can click with my mouse. I can play like this. Or play with the keyboard. Or I can play with, I think I also have a drum pad that I can hit with my hands or with sticks. And it will map up to these samples here. But for this drum machine, it's a little bit different. It's more like loop oriented. So let's see if I think you just select a note and then it plays like a loop. Here. The snare. So it's like patterns. Do you hear different patterns? And you see here the name Industrial Mashup Breakout. So there's actually a breakout of the loop, so you can have the individual snare drums, snare patterns, kick drums and kick patterns. But you can also have, if it's not a breakout, you can have everyone in just one mouse click. One mouse click and it plays the full beat. Whatever. But that's why it looks a little bit different. I think it makes sense to keep this one not as a drum map, but the other ones, it makes more sense to have as a drum map. Yes, I will copy this part here as well to I think it's maybe one or two more choruses here. Let's see. This is some kind of bridge. Nice choirs here. can hear the drums are quite thin.
A thirst never satisfied. Question it, should question it. I need to question more.
Sounds like the chorus. Let's compare it. Yeah. So listen to the drums. A little bit thin. Don't hear the kick drum. So let's add this track here now that I did before. So this track includes one more kick drum, one more snare. It has high tom and a low tom. High tom, low tom. Some side stick. And this is the snare again. Actually, it's a third snare here. So now we have added this part as well here. It's get a little bit more energy in the chorus. Continue with that energy. I will add the same part here again. Oops, what happened? Pasted somewhere else, or what did I do? Oh, there it goes. One part here as well that I added. I think it's the other ones. You have toms and you have side sticks and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But here I only have kick and snare. So I will add that to the end here, where the character changed a little bit. Oh, that's not the part. Let's copy this one. A little bit more simple beat. Maybe it shouldn't play to the end. I see here. Let's match what the drums already do here.
Stop.
I'm saving. So, and let's just see what happens here. We should add some drums here as well.
I have to stop. Enough. When is it enough?
So let's try it at least. I mean, it should be. We should go down in energy as well, and then we can go up, like to create this dynamics. But I think I want to do this here as well. Let's try it. I'm really enjoying these nice choirs actually. Sometimes the drum machine it gets unsynced when you start when you're not starting on the first beat here. So I'm starting here. Maybe I should add some acoustic guitar here at this part. It sounds like that might be a nice thing to do. Let's see, let's just play a little bit. I think that's pretty nice. Just like that. Let's play it again. Let's see. I have... yeah, let's just play it. I don't know if I can record it. I will get everything else in on the track as well then. But it goes like this.
Never satisfied. Question it. Should question. Stop. I have to stop. Enough. When is it enough?
Yeah, just like that. I think I will do that. Record some guitars actually for that part. You see behind me, I have the vocal booth. To do that, I need to prepare a little bit. I thought maybe I will do it for another time, but if you give me some minutes, I can actually prepare it because I want to test one thing as well, and that is to open some videos and play them here on the live stream. So enjoy some Enchanted Duo music videos while I'm preparing to record the guitar. Okay, let's see if I can do that. Let's do it like this.
Holding a swan, my daily class is done. Life in a chair, folding napkins by thought.
Holding a swan, her room's on the mend. Mine are still raw, she bows her head, waiting. Hold me, patient, dive into the future. My body's too feathered here, holding a swan. Hold me, patient, dive into the future. Visualizing far from home, holding a swan. Holding a swan, the present is a bowl. In here we swim, while life outside pushes on. Holding a swan,
I'm forced to be still, no chasing the wind and the rain. Forced to get getting closer.
hold me, patient, dive into the future. My body's too feathered here, holding a swan. Hold me, patient, dive into the future. Visualizing far from home, holding a swan.
Holding a swan, mends a sport. When she returns to her pond, I go back to mine.
Hold me, patient, dive into the future. My body's too feathered here, holding a swan. Hold me, patient, dive into the future. Visualizing far from home, holding a swan. expecting to drown.
But I don't. Screams underwater.
Okay, yeah, welcome back. Let's see. I have added one more input now. The microphone in the vocal booth. You see it, the vocal booth behind me? Let's see if I can move this microphone a little bit. There you have it. If I do like this instead. And then let's see we can, let's see if we can record that. Let's add a track. Mono track, and with the first mic input. Yeah, do it so you see it as well. Guitar. And let's see if we have an input. Ha ha ha! See nothing here. It should be something. Headphones. I will just, maybe I need to set the levels a little bit, but let's see. I will go and try and record and see what happens. And let's see, you should see me. The chord is not too long, but I think I can get the vocal booth here. If I give it a shot. So I will be inside there. Let's try it. Let's find the part where I should play as well.
Never satisfied. Question it, should question it. I need to question more.
Okay, so let's see. I didn't hear too much of the guitar. I hope you heard it. But I see here, you see the waveform, the amplitude is not so big. So I think I have to raise the input gain. So I'm adjusting that for the microphone now. Yes, and let's see. But we can listen to what I recorded, because I tried to play a little bit different and see which part we like. I think it adds some nice extra flavor to this part here. So I will do the same thing again and re-record. Let's drop somewhere here maybe. I will try it again.
Stop. I have to stop. Enough. When is it enough? A thirst never satisfied. Question it. Should question it. I need to question more.
Yeah, so the input signal, it looks okay actually. Looks really nice. And I heard myself as well when I played. So, but I didn't nail everything when I played it. I heard it already. But instead of redoing this, I usually record overdubbing the guitar, so to say. That I'm layering more than one guitar, and then I pan them left and right to get this room as well. So instead of redoing this one, I will make actually another track, a separate track here. So if I duplicate this one, I get a new track, the same exact copy as the other one, but just using this one and panning it, it won't be super good. It will actually cut out some of the sound from the guitar when the frequencies, they are exact the same and are peaking at the same time frame. What you could do is actually delay the second track a little bit. As you see here, you can delay the tracks in milliseconds. That could sometimes work as well and give a nice effect, but most of the time when layering guitars, I'm just re-recording it because it gets this dynamics. You can play exactly the same way 2 times in a row. So I delete this part here and I will just try to play the same thing again. And the first one we can pan a little bit, actually we can pan it very much to the right. And my new guitar, we can pan it very much to the left, that I will be recording now. So let's see. Let's jump on it. I will check here as well. The chat. Oh, Brian is in the chat. I didn't notice. I just now saw the chat was open and no. Let's see if I can pin it. Yeah, happy to see you here on the live stream. It's the first test one. Thanks for your comment as well. And I will continue with recording the guitar.
Stop. I have to stop. never satisfied. Question it, should question it. I need to question more.
Okay, let's listen.
When is it enough?
I think it gives a quite nice effect actually. And yeah, I will just... Oh, first I will say hi to Bella here. She's coming and joining me. Are you joining the live stream? Yes. So I will... I really enjoy the sound here of the acoustic guitar. I think it adds something to this part here when it's a little bit not so heavy. You have unleashed choirs and everything. And I think some acoustic guitars would be nice here. I tried to play them a little bit different. Sometimes it comes out something of that. But now when I have recorded 2 tracks and have the time to reflect over it, I think I should actually try to play them as close to each other as possible. So what do you say about that, Bella? Should I do that? So let's do 2 more recordings then, 1 of each guitar, and I will try to play them as close as possible to each other. Okay.
Stop. I have to stop. Enough. When is it enough? A thirst never satisfied. Question it, should question it. I need to question more.
Yes, and now the other one.
Stop. I have to stop.
I actually nailed this one better. I don't know why it's so difficult to go down to the last chord there, but I'm standing up and leaning in, so I'll just re-record the first one more time.
Stop. I have to stop. Enough. When is it enough? Others never satisfied. Question it. Should question it. I need to question more.
So that was much better. I'm just turning off the microphone now in the vocal booth. So I mean, when I have the door closed, I don't think the microphone is picking up the sound from out here. But now when it's open, Bella is actually inside the vocal booth there as well. So I don't want to close it. But I can show you one thing. It went pretty much better now the last time. I think because I played the chords a little bit different. First time I played them like this. Let's see. It was difficult to go from the D here. But the last time I played actually an open D here instead of. And when I was there inside the vocal booth, it was much easier to go from the open D to C than the other one. Yes, okay, let's see. So now we have, let's listen to that and see the result. Let's first just listen to the acoustic guitars. Yep, they ring a little bit different, but I hope that will just be nice. So let's see. We should probably add some room to this as well. I don't know, I'm not super good at mixing acoustic guitars. But the studio technician once said, "Oh, you have recorded the acoustic guitar so good. I didn't have to do anything with them actually, just add some room to that." So yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we add some room if it will sound good then. Actually, there's actually two ways to do it. You can add them here as an insert on each channel. I will do like this because you don't see this part of the music software, but here I can show you better. Now we see it. On this channel here, the first one called acoustic guitar. You can call that one acoustic guitar 1 and the other one acoustic guitar 2. Here we have, on this pane here, we can add effects like delay, distortion, dynamics. So that is, you add that for the channel. But you can also make like a global effect that you use with, put here on send. But then you have to set it up as a separate track, the effect itself. So let's see if I add an FX track here. FX track. You can call this reverb. Configuration mono stereo. I'm not sure exactly how it's, if I should set it to stereo mono. Let's try. Let's make it as a stereo effect. And there are some reverbs here that I actually like very much. So now when I have created this one on a global channel, so to say, I need to add it to the track, but instead of setting it as an insert here with full inclusion, so to say, I can set it up here as a send effect. And then I have to choose how much of it I want. 0 means like the full amount, and a lower value means a little bit less of it. So let's listen. I don't know if I hear any difference. Is it on? Or is that on? Oh, now it's on. Let's see. Let's try some different. I have one here for vocals that I like, but for acoustic guitar I haven't tried it actually, I think. So let's just start from the top. I think I can save that one here on this bank 1, and let's change to bank 2. No. Let's see if what happens. So it's Austin. No, it wasn't saved to. I want to save this one to 1. Okay. No, not that one. Okay. What is this? No. I think I earlier managed to store this to 2 different banks here. Store, save. No, I have to figure out later then. Let's continue. Let's just pick this one, it's kind of nice. let's save that. I actually think that was pretty nice. I didn't plan to do that on this live stream. It was just a test live stream. But anyway, nice to see that it's working on YouTube here as well. I really enjoyed it. So next thing with this song, I think actually is I should print out the lyrics for it, and then I think I should just sit here in front of the screen and improvise and see where it ends up. I have done that some other times, and it's actually turned out pretty good. And then usually when I'm done with the draft, I have to go into the vocal booth to record them anyway. So yeah, hope you enjoy this. And later today also, Rock and Reflect episode 6 will premiere. It's exactly in 2 hours actually. And it will be about Annalie's Poetic Toolbox. I will learn some tricks for songwriting and poetry, like metaphors, anaphora, assonance, and a lot more. So hope you will enjoy that. See you again in 2 hours, and hope to see you again on this live stream. Until then, take care. Bye bye.